On a recent hike, I came across a beautiful little lake and I saw something that totally surprised me. A fish. Which, okay, on its own, isn't particularly weird. But this lake, an alpine lake high in the Rocky Mountains, was miles away from any other bodies of water. How in the world does a fish get somewhere like this in the first place? The fish was a boring old trout. Not one of those weird aquatic species that can survive and move around on land. So I'm pretty sure this fish didn't walk there. And they couldn't have evolved there either. Trout evolved 20 million years ago, and this lake didn't form until way more recently than that. It turns out that, other than those options, there are three main ways that fish can get into seemingly isolated lakes. First, when it rains a lot, lakes that are normally isolated can overflow and get connected by temporary streams. This allows all sorts of stuff, including fish, to get from one lake into another. But the lake I was visiting was the highest around. Even the strongest trout couldn't have swum upstream to it. So what about the second option? Maybe it parachuted in. Which sounds absurd, but many wildlife agencies in the US and around the world literally dump fish out of planes into mountain lakes to provide food and fishing opportunities. It's yet another